Helen, say hi to Jon Bon Jovi.
I just wanted to know, do you think you'd ever retire, or do you think you'll still think you'll be doing your concerts and your music at 60?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't envision myself out there like Jagger at 60, whatever. And I use those guys sort of as the bar, and to see just how far you can go before you're supposed to call it quits. But I don't know that I'd see myself in 15 years from now still doing it the way we do it. No.
So there's a cut-off point for you.
I don't know. I mean, you're never going to see the fat Elvis here.
Yeah, you know when to stop.
I'm getting out after the black leather suit, the black leather suit come back like the that Elvis. That's the last time you're going to see this Elvis.
I think that's a good idea.
You ain't getting the fat version.
Yeah, but then you get the comeback. Come on, it's all there.
No, I think he's right.
That's the whole bitch. Is you're never going to see this band in a comeback, in a nostalgia tour, we just missed it, mate. No. And if we're not making, big hit records, current records, I'm out. I've always said that.
Yeah, that's good. One last question from Ben. Hey, Ben, say hi to John.
This is crazy.
Thanks.
Look, my question. I heard you're a fan of Suzanne Boyle. Is that true? And I guess if it is, would you ever think about collaborating with her?
You know how you were talking about that moment when you should stop?
There's a duet. I could see it now. We could do some hot, steamy video to go with it.
I love it.
Yeah, kind of like that Cindy Crawford video. Just replace Cindy with
We'll get Marty
Susan
Kohler to
Boyle.
direct it. It'll be brilliant.
Right. Recurring role, Susan Boyle stepping in for Cindy Crawford. Yeah,
I can see it. We'll leave it at that. Stick around a little bit more with Jon Bon Jovi next.
How did we get Ben through of all the people that we could have got on the call to Jon Bon Jovi? There's precious time. We'd ask him about Susan Boyle.
We'll make up for it next.
Podcasting now.
We've been spending a wonderful time, a wonderful hour with Mr. Jon Bon Jovi on the line from New Jersey, where as a young lad, the mobster nightclub owners would put extra $100 in his guitar case. John, what's it like? You've managed to do this the whole last 20-something years of of Bon Jovi and Jon Bon Jovi, the solo career. You've done it in such dignity. What do you feel like when you turn on the TV and there's one of your contemporaries at the time, Bret Michaels from Poison, in Rock of Love? What do you think, really, when you see that?
Glad it ain't me.
I wondered what you would say
glad
to
it
that.
ain't me.
Glad it ain't you. And glad it ain't you on a TV show like Celebrity Rehab as well. Can you imagine doing that?
Yeah.
Just showing everything like that on reality TV. Okay, here we go. To finish it off, John, we're going to play a little game. It's called 60 Seconds to Celebrity. We've got all these people that you've worked with, and you just tell us something about them that we may not know, or something that you observed, or what you think of that person.
Don't ask permission, just do it.
Just Callista Flockhart.
Oh, she was tired. She was tired of this show, but she was a sweet girl. She was just over being Allie.
Over it, yeah, exactly. Barack Obama.
He's got a real swagger behind the scenes, when he's not in the company of everyone. And he truly has a big swagger. You know who the leader in the room is when he walks.
Yeah, everybody says that. What about Matthew McConaughey?
He's a sweetheart. He actually is. I just saw him recently, and he's a sweet guy. That smile is genuine.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob was just coming into his own. Sling Blade had just come out when we shot that movie, and here's people didn't know he was a drummer. How about that?
Oh, really? Yeah, actually,
Yeah, like a southern rock band before he started writing screenplays. Now, of course, he has a band, but way back then, he was a drummer in like a southern rock kind of band.
Ryan Seacrest.
Don't really know him. Met him real briefly. But he's this generation's Dick Clark, which, is a real compliment in our American, pop culture. He's a hardworking guy.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
She plays Twister pretty good. I can only imagine with Friday and Saturday nights for like teenage years.
I love her. All the girls listening are going to really want to know what she was like.
We start talking about that she plays Twister. Oh, how did you find out? I want to know.
Well, they had to. I think you guys, didn't you do it on Sex and the City, that episode you were on?
Yeah. I did an episode of that in the second season way back when.
Did you watch the movie? No
I
interest.
never watched the show ever. I never watched it again. I'm not familiar with it. I know how big it is, but
See, it's okay when he doesn't watch the show, but when I don't watch
I
the
know,
show,
but
there's
I'm
trouble.
like, oh, he was in it. I thought you might have watched it, but you probably don't understand what all the hype is about. Anyway, we're moving on to Whoopi Goldberg.
oh, she's a saint. Whoopi is the greatest, nicest, coolest. She's a great lady.
Denise Richards.
Let's move on from that one. She's perfect for a reality TV show.
Okay, we get the picture. Demi Moore, you guys are pretty good friends, aren't you?
No. I did something with her 100 years ago, too, when she was still married to Bruce Willis.
Back in the old days.
But
yeah.
she, much like Whoopi, did that short film with me and was very gracious.
And last one, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, yeah, there's an actor, as we call him, with an E on the end. He's an actor's actor. And, he's a big music fan, too. The Bobby Darin movie, of course, that he made. And he was one of the first guys that ever heard It's My Life. The minute, I think I got the video, he and Helen Hunt may have been the first people to actually see it.
Oh, really? What was his reaction like being an actor? Was he enthusiastic or played it cool? Do you remember?
To the video? No, they predicted it was going to be a big hit, actually, and then they allowed me that part in that movie to pay it forward that they were doing.
Yeah.
So we were on the set. I just completed the video. I was watching it for the first time. So you guys want to see it? I'm about to watch it too. And they came in and we all saw it together. And they thought, oh, this is going to be a big hit. And but he's a music fan. He made that Bobby Darin movie after that. And,
yeah.
A lot of guys that are actors want to be singers, and singers want to be actors. It's like that often.
Yeah. Well, John, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate the chat.
My pleasure.
The album's out on the 6th of November, The Circle. Mr. John Bon Jovi, thanks for the chat, mate.
Thank you, John Bon Jovi there.
Thank you.
Podcasting now.